As an Irishman might say, top of the morning to you. I don't know why I just threw that out there, but hey, there we go. I've said I need more intros in my video, so I guess there's an intro. We're going to piggyback off of the notes from yesterday. This is the last question from the notes, and where we looked at our second of two special triangles, and where we threw our ratios out here, x rad 3, and 2x, and we used our special little formulas to go ahead and solve and find the missing pieces. The one missing piece we didn't find is the missing angle, which that should be pretty easy to figure out. The sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180, 90 is there, 30 is there, the other angle there is 60. What you're going to work on today is the problems related to those. I told you yesterday, try and go ahead and solve these three. So we will do some Q&A there. Just as a reminder, if I can divide a radical by a radical, I can do that. 3 won't go into 4, so I must rationalize. How you rationalize is multiply the denominator by itself. A decimal times a decimal creates a whole number because the square root of 9 is 3. So we'll just go ahead and put that down there. And 4 times 3 is 12. That's going to stay. So rad 12 over 3. It is possible to have a decimal over a whole number. That is possible. So we go through it ahead and do the other two. As part of that, 4, 5, and 6 is fill in the blank, find the missing sides of each, and you should have some evidence to your work. All right, you're going to have to show evidence when you take a quiz or you take a test. So it's not good enough just to go, well, A is this, B is this, C is this. All right, find the missing sides of each angle in an isosceles. All right, well, for the angles, okay, I can kind of deal with that, but you might have some scratch as well. A is equal to 60 divided by 2, which equals 30. So there's your evidence for that. All right. B is equal to 60 degrees, and you can just put isos triangle. Okay. All angles are equal, so we can go ahead and do that. So B is 60. Again, just proving evidence, showing something that you know, showing evidence that you know something. All right. Then it says find E. What is E? Well, E is 4. Why is E 4? E equals half of C, right? Or E is equal to the other side of the other triangle, right? So if C equals 8, E equals 4. So C equals 8. C is twice 4, or 8. Again, I'm just showing evidence that something is going on. All right? And then F. F is equal to, well, F is a long leg, and let's go back and throw in our formulas there. What were our two formulas that we talked about the other day, and the one that specifically involved the long leg? Short leg is equal to long leg divided by rad 3. So I'm going to go with the short leg is equal to the long leg divided by the square root of 3. F is the short leg. F is the long leg. That's what it represents. All right. What do I know? Well, I know by now. I know the short leg, which the short leg is E, or 4, and it's the short leg of both, and they're identical. So 4 is equivalent to the long leg divided by the square root of 3. And from yesterday, we discussed we multiply both sides by the square root of 3 over 1. Cancels out. So my long leg is equal to 4 square roots of 3. This is evidence to be able to say 4 square root of 3. Now we get down to the bottom, all right? So I'm helping you with a little bit of these problems here. Use the 30, 60, 90 pattern to find the missing sides. All right, so here comes my pattern, all right? If it helps you, mark your pattern. X, 2x, x square root of 3. So when you do this, you should know what x is. All right, well, x is 3. X equals 3. Why? Again, back it up. I know that the short leg is equal to the long leg, which in this case, the long leg is 3 square roots of 3. Come on, Mr. Wilson, make that better. We're just going to make this look better. I apologize. That's just horrible. There's no excuse for that. The short leg is equal to the long leg, 3 square roots of 3, divided by the square root of 3. Notice the only thing in the missing Sorry for the interruption there. Notice the only thing missing here is the short leg. So the short leg is equal to 3. And the short leg is equal to 3. I know x, because the short leg is identified as x, or d. D is equal to 3. And now, all of a sudden, it's E is equal to 2 times 3, so E is equal to 6. There's your work. That is enough work or evidence right there to figure all of those out. And you can go ahead and do the other two. And that's all I got for a Friday. All right. Hope you have if you're listening to this, hope you have a good Thanksgiving break. Stay warm, be thankful, and we'll see you.